Alright, hey y'all, it's Pizza Hulk. And, Lord have mercy. We are here in Mississippi, and, well, you probably don't know, but if you did know, this is not my favorite place to be. In fact, it's rather surprising that I'm here. But here's where I'm at. Because I am just running into all kinds of issues. Let me get all the way upstairs. I'm playing this game here recently. I seriously don't know where these whitetail are on this map. Oh, man, come on. Oh, good. Uh, so let's complain about this map in particular first. Luckily, there's still zones left on it after the reset. Happy news. There seems to be some general areas that are the same. But overall, they seem to have less. So, as far as the whitetail is concerned, I don't know. I'm not having much luck on the lakes. I have one zone in here, and I remember I used to have several. So I'm hoping, basically to just, stir some up, run into them, whatever. Why am I in Mississippi? Well, I literally said in a couple videos ago, this was probably at the bottom of my list of places that I want to revisit after the reset. I'd rather go to Medved, Hirschfelden, before I came back to here. Or maybe not, I'm here, right? Wait, do I have this zone? Sure do. Alright, let's just keep jogging. So, my various maps, there's one of those boats, are running into different issues. And the problem is that some of them are old issues that went away after they added the red deer in. I'm sorry, the red deer great one in. And that was Parquet and Savannah. And Parquet and Savannah were basically unhuntable for me up until that patch. And so then everything worked fine. It would just get too laggy. I couldn't play. That's back on at least Parquet. I'm just avoiding Savannah because I don't really want to feel disappointed. I went there real quick to have a look and see if there were still zones on it. I figured there were, and there were pretty much for everything. At least like a drink zone for pretty much everything, a feed, and the rest for pretty much everything as far as I can tell. So where does that go? Why would I want to go there? On alligators, I guess. I mean, I guess if you're going to go out there, you know, it's funny. It looks like that little spot in Reventuli where you hunt the birds. I just kind of copied that and changed the terrain. Okay, so yeah, there's that. TOR, man, that's where I want to be right now, without a doubt. I want to be in TOR, setting up a red deer grind, and just blasting those fools. Shooting more fallow, just, you know, trying to figure out the goats. So there's a ton of stuff I want to do there, but I can't. Because the game keeps crashing there for some reason. And it keeps happening generally when I'm picked after I've killed some stuff. So I'm losing animals. Well, I went to Yukon. Yukon was fine. I figured it would be. Because Yukon's never had any kind of problem for me. Oh, there it goes, son. Alright. So they're out here. That's good. Gonna chill out for a minute. I'll give him props. Dog wheel works way better. I don't know about the weapon wheel. I don't really use it. So anyway, yeah. And then I want to say it also crashed on Quattro. All right, let's talk about Quattro. Quattro, and I want to be careful how I say this because of, you know, there we go. My opinion is I'm leaving it a little open, but it's just a narrow chance at this point. It just doesn't. Feel or even play like the map that it was. I find that a little frustrating. There's one clocking me right close. Oh, there we go. You've been standing in between the trees. Come on. And facing me. What? Come on out there. Looked a little high. I knew it. Oh, he's done. I knew he was going to hit me, though. They love to do that in this game. Yeah, it's pretty high. Yeah, blew it. 225, though. It's a nice gear. That's okay. I can jog a little bit. Let's see, one here, so there's one there. I think they used to be pretty far apart, so let's shoot for like in there maybe. How many we got? It would look like a pile of them. It might be split too. Yeah. Now the smart thing to do would have been to just to stay down, picked up that deer, started calling and bring him back right in. I'm not really trying to do that right now. Plus, I got the biggest one and it screwed up, so I'm good. And he attacked me. He's so rude. It'd be nice to just accidentally spot these guys before I get to them. So yeah, I want to be in Tijuana. That's the map top of my list. That's where I want to be. Can't. It's not working. You know, I got excited about going to Parquet. I thought that'd be a good one because I spent some time there, but I'm telling you, it's a fun map, like the species. Got geared up, went there. Nope, too laggy. It's like it used to be. Again, I'd happily go to Savannah, but it ain't working. Well, I don't know that it's not working. I don't want to know if it's broken or not. that that is actually the case. Like I said, I went there shortly, saw the zones, was like, okay. At the time, I didn't know things were going to be broken, so I bumped right out of there. And that leaves me the maps I think that are going to work. And I think anything that got reset more than once is going to be just fine. Reventuli's fine. I didn't have any problems there, except for the birds being weird. I mean, I assume there's a fixed type thing coming at some point. Which leaves me bumping around. I guess that's my point. Can't really hunt the places that I want. Quattro isn't what it used to be. It's just not. And I don't know if it's just because TOR is looking like it's such a better place to do the red deer grind to me, or if it's just this kind of like lonely map compared, definitely compared to what it used to be. You know, and I keep saying this, but I mean this is what bugs me is I could go out there and I could hunt red deer, roe deer, ibex, mouflon, and get attacked by wolves. Deal with the occasional bunny, right? And it was a very exciting map for me, and a great map for really honing my skills at an understanding of the bow and why it's such a powerful tool in this game. You're a beginner and you don't know, just start shooting the bow. Just start making it try to happen. Remember, a lot of times you'll just bleed to death. Well, I made it to about where I thought there might be a zone. If they're really far apart, I think not too much further ahead. But I don't know. I mean, the whitetail have been sparse. I don't know where they're at. I don't know if there's like, I'm coming to the conclusion they might be along. They must be along the interior river. Maybe along this edge. I don't know. They weren't. They were closer grouped and more of them on my old map. I mean, let's just mark up the next one. Ugh. Yeah, that's disappointing. I mean, I covered all that, so it's not, you know. That's what I mean. Like, if you want to hunt whitetail on this map now, I mean, really? You gotta pop out here to these two random zones? You can only put so many tents and things on this map, so. Anyway, you know, I was thinking about it, and obviously I could go back to Yukon. I would be happy, there he goes, to go to Yukon. Oh, I spotted a 9 legendary. I shot one twice. It just swam away. Oh, dude, you're gonna run away. I thought we were gonna duke it out. There he is. Five. Whatever. Is he growling? Oh. And there it goes. I'm probably scared off any deer. Dude, it's not gonna do anything. Die either. I mean, I'm confused about that one. Anyway, these deer probably took off, which is fine. You know, I'll just creep in and hopefully I can catch them on our way back in. But yeah, so here I am on Mississippi. It's been retooled for the second time, and you know, besides not being that great to hunt so far, on a map that wasn't my favorite anyway. You know, I mean, it's killing me because I kept thinking, all right, the saving grace on this map is that the whitetail are huge, and they're still big. I mean, I've had two with estimates up in the 240s just in the little time I spent here. And I mean, you just there's so many deer, and there's always deer in each group that's in like the 220s. Some nice deer. So I'm not knocking the big fat deer down in Mississippi. It makes sense, you know, it's where they are. But the fact that they're, you know, like I said, they're just so spread out now. I mean, obviously, I just haven't found, you know, where they are either. But yeah, so because I knew it would work. So, like I said, here's what I think. I think I got a ranch. I think it'll be Yukon, fine. Layton was working just fine. I bet Hirschfeld is fine. But I don't want to hunt there. You know, Hirschfeld was a task I set upon myself at one point because I needed experience. I just felt like I wasn't going to let that map beat me. That's how I feel about Hirschfeld. And other than some gators, I don't see anything else. I don't even see these deer. I got to getting and they didn't come back. Wow, of course. These damn rabbit zones. Anyway, I was hoping to see, what's this? Both pigs, I bet. Oh, yeah, I was wondering if there might be any along here. Maybe they run the river. I don't know if I checked these lakes or not. I don't think I actually have. What else is going on? Well, I was going to do a Fallout building playthrough, but that's not working. I can't get it to load. I'm going to have to go in and turn off all my mods. Start over, I suppose. I mean, I'm not 100% surprised that that happened at all, but it's frustrating. I'm playing Ark. And that game, in all honesty, is pretty much the most fun I'm having right now. Playing any game. In fact, most of it I'm doing offline. Learning how to craft and build. I've done some cheating. I really want to learn how to build in that game. I like building in games. And seen some pretty neat stuff. There's a lot where I would say you could, so let's say compared settlement building and Fallout 4, uh, to like building like something in art, you know, I would say building is much simpler in Fallout. Not just what you can do base game, but with mods. And tips, little tricks and glitches and way to get things put in the ground and to do things, place objects, etc. And I would also say that you can just completely complete a more detailed story just by placing the crap and the junk and the items. I can have a cup of tea on a saucer sitting on a table with a magazine or a newspaper with an ashtray with a lit cigarette in it with the radio on. I can build a security desk where I can put a typewriter on it and a cup of coffee. Folders, pencils, a framed picture of a sailboat. But structurally building a game like art is sort of more like advanced Minecraft. And it's things and structures that you can make in that. Make what you can do, generally speaking, building wise, in Fallout look kind of almost cartoonish, which is funny to say for a game that is like so amazing to build in. But yeah, I mean, you can make very realistic type structures in art. Modern stone. Oh, there he was. I saw somebody had done a Helm's Deep. He's either right, yeah, he's right there. Running. If that'll give you an idea, modern housing, you know. Yeah. So I'm learning how to do different things like. Okay. You have to learn how to place floors and fencing and walls at different levels, and so you have to use sort of some tricks to get around that. I've learned how to build circles in geometric shapes. I've learned how to use the fence post to change the level of things. So you know, anyway, my point is, it's not really worth broadcasting much because it's super boring what I'm doing. I'm just leveling and gathering and chopping down trees and rocks and then doing what I can with that. So I can actually understand the basics. You know, making paste and all this crap. And then you've got the cheat mode, which I like to turn on when I get super tired of doing that, grinding. And I've just been building, you know, some crap, some decent stuff, just to kind of get an idea on. See, how are they catching me? It's got to be alligators. Anyway, so it takes a lot of time and effort and dealing with beating up rocks and picking up sticks, and it's not really worth showing on anything, really. Not to mention, you know, I'm not too bad at keeping the talkie going, but really, but yeah, I mean, there's just, you know, when you're running around picking up rocks for an hour, that's not very exciting. It takes a lot of you know, there's so many stories, anecdotes, complaints, blah, 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 to go through. I just don't understand, like, I mean, I don't feel like they're that close. And I'm creeping, I mean, what? But anyway, I'm frustrated because, you know, like I said, here I am goofing around in Mississippi. I'm trying to just run through my head, like, all right, where do you want to go? What do you want to do? Because I want to play this. I want to. But this isn't the map. I didn't like the raccoons. The quail, you know, whatever. They're alright. I don't really like them either. Can't say I'm a big fan of the alligators. Other than these guys, which, you know, aren't quite what they used to be. At least so far. It's taking forever. They're getting ready to go up the zone. Oh, there you go. There's some bright, shining moment of good. But yeah, I mean, so one of the frustrating things about this map is getting zones because it's really hard to see. You don't know where they're at. I could just run up in here and scare them off, which, you know what, I'm just going to do that. Because I want to get... See, they don't seem to be where I think they should be. Oh, okay, I guess they could be. Whatever. I want to get a look at this lake. Maybe get somebody else scared. But you can't just even kind of creep up to these things. You gotta get on them and start looking. There. Good. Alright. Come on, give me a zone. Alright, you sort yourself out. So really, yeah, I mean, more than likely that my best shot now is to run around this lake after they're off. Because, I mean, I know there's one back in here somewhere. I just don't know where. That's what them I was hearing. Oh, there's a nice looking deer. Might have been them. But yeah, to me, this map is very. It's going to be very heavily dependent on. I mean, if you're whitetail grinding, there's one. Or the 200. See, I mean, even just random old, just one deer and a couple females, 200. I mean, top end, but still. They're harder to see in the fog. I'm harder to see in the fog. Yeah, it's too far. Oh, that's too far, pretty much. Alright. I'm gonna pick a direction. Yeah, I'm gonna run this way. Did they run off yet? Get off, get off. Have they already passed all of them? Nope. Shoot. Oh. Yep. That's probably all of them. But that was a male too. Anyway. Is this it? Tell me I found the other drink. Yes. Alright, so yeah, this is what I was, originally hoping for. Oh, there's the one up there. Make a little money, maybe. Really, man? That's a choice. It's hard to tell because you got these trees in front of you, but I'm thinking I could probably see anything that was back there. But I'm not 100% sure they're not wandering off, right? Yeah. Alright. I guess I'm running around the lake. I got something to do. Nailed that dude. No. We'll take that. Probably aren't any deer there, though. At least not still hanging about. Lever. There it is. Pete's favorite shot. Let's wound another alligator. That's two. Now his health's going down a little bit. If he dies right now, maybe. Huh? 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 There he goes. Oh, I got one. Yeah, I think if there's any deer zones left, I'm just gonna have to bump into them. Come on, Mr. Gator. Mrs. Gator, actually. Oh, I think she's green. Olive, yeah. Left long, double long. I mean, I'd be kind of surprised if there was another deer zone out here, but I can't rule it out until I run around. There might be one I missed. They could have walked off. Maybe they're doing it at 10:30. I don't know. Alright. Like a cent marker on this end. Okay, not too far. Go. Well, this is at least a somewhat happier song. I'll weigh every shot. Yes, yes, yes. Alligators. Hurrah. Just get that triple lung shot in them, and you got a chance. Be careful. I mean, they could be up here, too. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not. They seem to be here. Sometimes zones shut down real quick. So, you know, but whenever I come back to hunt here. Alright. Ooh, that took forever. You're not even growling. You're the worst dog ever. You're like out there in the water, or you were, to be magically transported. I forgot you're a magical beast that could transport it whenever you wanted. Right. Anyway, where do I want to go? I mean, I could go shoot red deer and quattro. I'm still afraid it might glitch out. Big props to the housing. I think it looks great. But just running upstairs. It's for the burbs. Let's go see if there's whitetail. Kind of look. I mean, is this something you want to be? No, you can't. Can I shoot it from across the river? No. You know, this poor map. I will say the weather's much better. It makes it less miserable and depressing. But unless there's like some kind of massive turkey fest somewhere around here that's not ridiculous to hunt because you can see them. Yeah, this map is not a friend. Because I kept thinking that, at least in the back of my mind. Yeah, the whitetail are big here. There's a bunch of whitetail. Yeah. And then, you know, I need to check those lakes, but I don't really have time, really. I gotta finish this up here. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, this is the issue with hunting this place is that it's not so much. I mean, I got a good wind. You know, nobody's yelling yet. I'm like 180 yards from the middle of the zone, but can't see squat. So you know, hopefully they're right on the shore. But if they're not, which they don't appear to be. I like getting up close. I love using the bow. I love using the pistol, but you gotta be able to see something. I mean, is the better approach to come above and then come down? At least you'd have a little bit of a hill. So anyway, they could be up the hill a little ways. They could be on the other side of the zone. They could not even be here for some reason. This thing's pretty far off. No, it's an hour into this zone time, and they're still coming in. I don't get this game. Or they could be standing, like I said, maybe they're standing back in the woods. That sounded a bit further, though. I mean, at this point, I'm going to end up walking my wind right into them. Done. Oh, that's a nice one. Maybe I should have looked to my left, huh? Dang. I wonder if I should go back to where I was Let's see if they try to push back on this fire. Should I stay here and see what happens? Woo-wee! There's a big deer. Okay, well, that's good. But I guess here's the issue that's in the back of my head. It's going to get expensive. If you're finding 1 or 2 zones per drink time and only killing 1 or 2 deer, maybe, you're going to end up losing money. Which is, you know. It's not that I can't afford it, I suppose. It's just that's counter to what I really want to do. Anyway, so this is, you know, hope and a prayer. Type hunting. Yeah. They're still mad way back there. I'm trying to scare something this way. So far, it's not looking so good. I mean, it's not that they can't be really far apart. I was just hoping they weren't. Well, you know, maybe I needed to go right. But you can see these are pretty spaced out. But I'm about where that would have been. Anyway, this might be an interesting place and a fun place somewhat to hunt whitetail still. I think I'm just convincing myself of what I pretty much already suspected. I think the next one up there is a pig too. Yeah, they're just spaced so far apart, you know. Nothing in between. This one is pig. This one is pig. Maybe something in here. A house near. Anyway. I will pick another map. I can't do this. I just had to give it a little bit of a shot. But I just want to go to sleep. I just got stuff to do. Truth be told. The thing is, you can't see anything in here. Raccoons all in here. So. Birds, you gotta run up and kick. Maybe they moved some of them into these little more open spaces. Wait, did I have a gun for that? So angry. But, you know, they're of course, that dude's not anywhere I can see him. He's attacking. I got the Argus on here by mistake. This would be Hyperion. Trying to count the freckles on this raccoon. Heh! Whatever. Say how lazy I am. Go to zone. Yeah. So, I'm not, you know, maybe, yeah, I'm going to be somewhere else next time. Whenever I come back. Basically, I was trying to kill time while Ark was updating. I'm not gonna fib. I mean, I need a fix. I need to be able to get on the maps I want to get on. It's not that there are maps that I can't hunt or aren't interested in hunting. They're not at the top of my list right now. So anyway, I'm calling it. The state of affairs in gaming is a little bleak for me right now. I can't get Fallout to work. I have a lot to learn in Ark, and I keep getting distracted by catching dinosaurs and doing other stuff. And what else? Kind of at a wall in the long dark. So, you know. And I'm waiting for Conan Exiles to go on sale. In the meantime, if you happen to catch this, thanks for watching. I hope you appreciate it. If you see this at a later time or date, thanks for watching. Hope you guys are having a good day, and y'all be good to each other.